It's your boy. What you want?
I hit the people with them words, man. Entrepreneur, philanthropist. You know, let's give them a little background first of all. Are you originally from Cleveland?
Basically, I'm from East Cleveland.
You're from East Cleveland.
Yes. Yeah, right there. Millionaire's Lane.
So your community work, is that mostly, in East Cleveland?
Well, mostly everything I do is within East Cleveland, from the funding that, privately coming from my businesses and things like that. But it's basically trying to spread it throughout the country to every community, because I think I have a way that, we can fix our neighborhoods instead of, the things that we go through, we face them because of the people that's in control of us, of everything that we have, everything. We have to buy our food from a certain source. We have to go through everything through one source.
Right.
And, it's lack of opportunities for us, black people, so
Right.
I feel like, it's a way that we can do it without them,
Well, it's got to be a lot of frustration on your part with EC. Right now, EC is like a laughing stock right here in the community. I mean, when you talk about EC is like a punchline with everything. It's got to be real frustrating, to be coming from those parts and wanting to make something happen there. But you having the gall, what has given you the gall to do this?
Because I've lived in East Cleveland all my life, and I see how the things are changing with our people. Like the things that we're going through, like is kids not playing together no more. There's no such thing as friendship no more. Everything is, being broken up in our communities. Like it's, I come from a neighborhood where everybody had money, you know what I'm saying? And now don't nobody, we don't have money no more. It's like, everything, we rush to go give our money back to somebody that, that don't care about us. You know what I'm saying? The owner of Walmart don't care about us. The owner of Nike don't care about us. Ain't nobody coming to our neighborhoods trying to help our people.
Right.
They cutting out Section 8 and everything else. They trying to take away Social Security from veterans and stuff. People that served in the wars.
Yeah.
It wasn't never made for our people to succeed. It's the things that's going on today.
Huh? Yeah, we need him to talk up a little bit more on that, huh? He got that courage with him right now, baby, huh? It's the truth, though. I mean, you alluded to having business. Are you a business person, businessman?
I opened my first store at 21,
What kind of
East
store?
Cleveland. I had a clothing store.
At age 21?
Yeah, but it doesn't work when, you have establishments that's owned by other counterpart people that, have bigger tax breaks. Why go spend your money when you can go get this $1 burger and not get something that's not of quality? You know what I'm saying? McDonald's is a chain store. They selling poison to our people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you got all of these people, how can you have a business when this place is selling this? And you got a great product, but you got more people that got more stuff that's diluted and watered down and it's cheaper.
So what are you alluding to? Are you alluding to it's been tough in your business?
Yeah, it's like black business. We don't support each other as a people. Like, me having my business in the black community and, people don't come in and support your business. Like they'd rather take it to, I guess we're brainwashed as a people to take it,
Who places this?
This is a black establishment. That's why I'm here.
Yeah. Yes.
But we can change it all, baby. Let's protect
We
the money
can.
makers, you know what I'm
We
saying?
can.
The money getters, we ain't protecting the money getters, you know what I'm saying?
So, hold on.
We said lock them up.
So what are you doing to address these things? Because you're not giving up, you're not folding your businesses and tucking your tail in and running. What are you doing to curtail some of these things?
Well, basically, what I'm doing right now, I have property that I'm trying to turn into homeless shelters, so like a reentry program to help people get off of drugs and things of that nature. I done put in for grants and things to open up a place for where children can go in and learn, basically how to interact with each other instead of being in a violent nature, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. First, we got to change our mentality in order to change our circumstances, because they got us thinking like, things are, is this way. Like if everything you see around you negative, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have a negative mind frame.
No doubt about it.
You're gonna have a negative mindset. If everything you see on TV, you know what I'm saying, if everything you hear on the music and everything you see on the streets is a negative, you know, when basically it's a lot of positive people out here, but they're not showing that.
Right.
You know, they don't show that. They're not gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to pay Jeezy to say, man, listen, man, everybody get yourself together, man, work together, man, we can get this money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They don't want that. You know what I'm saying? The penitentiaries, the police, everything is on our demise.
Yep.
It's on our backs. Everything would shut down if we just stopped being on some bullshit. Like, they penitentiaries wouldn't be open. They polices wouldn't have a job. You know what I'm saying?
Churches wouldn't be open.
All of that, everything. They wouldn't.
One thing you said, and you said it a couple times tonight, you said, you know, children don't know how to reason and talk with each other. And it seems like you're really interested in bringing that back. And I think that is like at the core fabric of a community. You know, people being able to reason and talk with each other and being able to communicate. So, you know, you got to commend brothers like Dana that want to go address those issues. Huh? Yeah. Now, you took in that to great lengths where you produced DVDs. Talk about that.
Yeah, basically, you know, I fed the homeless in my community for close to a year. And I was just
You
trying
didn't
to...
feed them out the back of the Maybach like my man.
No, I was basically going to, you know, buying food from all the restaurants and stuff like that and getting the people in my community to sign to show how many people is homeless and struggling and need this.
Did that make it to the media?
No, it didn't, because, you know, once you try and get that positive message out there, they kill it. They kill it. They don't want that to be seen. They want to make it look like our neighborhoods is all a negative. You see what I'm saying? Now,
So you made a means by creating the DVD, and
I tried to get grant money and they shot me down. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I started to show the government how we need this assistance in our community. You know, and they just, you know, they denied the grants, they audited me and everything. Like, where is this money coming from? So, you know, from my businesses and stuff like that. The police, like, you know, he's passing out food. The white officers, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I'm trying to help my people in my neighborhood.
and they had an issue with doing
Right. I went and bought property in East Cleveland and actually started fixing it up. And they tore it down because I told them I'm about to turn this into a homeless shelter
We'll talk
to get the
about
people
that
off the
today.
basically. You know, when I went to the city of East Cleveland, I went to the mayor, presented what I'm trying to do. You know, like I'm about to try and get the homeless off the street. I bought a couple pieces of property and I was, you know, basically going to house the homeless and get them off the street. You know, stop them from breaking into our abandoned houses and tearing down the, you know, properties, making them worse than what they are. You know, and you know, they just tore it down. They just said, you know, this is
What
not
was the
safe.
reason for? Because if they getting that bread, they ain't gonna tear it down. What is there a reason? Was there a reason other than you feel that
They're trying to sell the city
And then-
out. They're trying to sell it out to the highest bidder. It's not about anything. If you go through East Cleveland on the west end, they done tore down all the lots, all the businesses. There's no storefronts on the west end of East Cleveland. You know, they tore all that down to sell it to University Circle and, you know, to Case and all of that type of stuff. So, you know, it's like they're not thinking about the community. They're thinking about the dollar, you know, instead of fixing the community. They're pushing our people out.
did that? Of course, that knocked some wind out your sails when they, you know, tore down your properties. But did it? Of course, it didn't stop you. So
No.
what did you learn from that experience in order to keep going and come back with it?
Stop asking for their help. Stop asking for their help.
That's right.
You know, I don't want. Now I see that, you know, if I can't do it with me and my people, I can't do it at all. Because I see them. Don't nobody want you to be a owner. They want you to be a part of whatever they're doing. You know, and and that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to really help my people. I come from something different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I come from something where we stuck together, man. People helped each other. It's not like that anymore.